Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's episode. I'm so happy you're here with me. Today, we're going to talk about something very important for all English learners: how to speak English with confidence. Speaking confidently can open many doors for you, whether in your studies, work, or social life. So, if you sometimes feel shy or nervous when you speak English, don't worry. This podcast is just for you. First, let's understand what confidence really means. Confidence is not about being perfect or knowing every word. It's about feeling comfortable and believing in yourself when you speak. Even native English speakers make mistakes sometimes. So, the goal is not to be perfect, but to communicate clearly and enjoy the process. Now, let me share with you 5 simple steps that will help you build your confidence in English speaking. Are you ready? Let's begin. Asterisk step 1. Practice speaking every day. Expanded version. The most important thing to build confidence in English. Speaking is simple. Practice every single day. It doesn't matter if you feel shy or think you don't have enough time. Even just a few minutes of speaking daily will make a big difference over time. You don't need to wait for a perfect moment or a special English class or a language partner. You can start right now, wherever you are. Speak English at home while doing chores. Speak English with your friends or family, or even speak English by yourself. Yes, talking to yourself in English might feel a little strange at first, but it's actually one of the best ways to get comfortable with the language. For example, try describing what you are doing out loud. I am making a cup of tea, or it is raining outside today. This simple exercise trains your brain to think in English instead of translating from your native language. The more your brain thinks directly in English, the more natural your speaking will become. Another great idea is to record your voice when you speak. You can use your phone or any recording device. Choose a short topic, maybe talk about your day or describe your favorite hobby. Then listen to your recording. At first, you might notice mistakes or pronunciation that needs improvement, and that's perfectly okay. Listening to yourself helps you catch things you don't realize while speaking. It also shows you how much you have improved over time. Remember, every speaker, even native speakers, listen to recordings to practice and improve. So make it a habit. Speak English every day. Talk to yourself and record your voice. Little by little, your confidence and fluency will grow naturally. Step 2. Learn useful phrases, not just words. Expanded version when you start speaking English. It's tempting to focus only on individual words. But here's a secret. Learning phrases and short sentences is much more helpful than memorizing single words. Why? Because phrases help you speak more naturally and confidently. For example, instead of just learning the word happy, learn the phrase I feel very happy today. This phrase gives you a complete idea to say, and it sounds more natural when you speak with others. You can practice saying the whole phrase instead of just one word. Try to learn phrases that you will actually use in everyday conversations. These include greetings like, "How are you today?" Polite questions such as, "Can you help me, please?" Or common expressions like, "I love listening to music," or "What do you like to do in your free time?" You can prepare some useful phrases in advance and practice them several times out loud. When you practice phrases regularly, they become automatic. This means when you need to speak in real life, Those phrases will come out naturally and quickly without you having to think hard. Also, try to notice phrases that native speakers use in movies, podcasts, or conversations. Write them down and practice them too. This will help you sound more like a native speaker and improve your confidence a lot. Remember, speaking in full phrases makes your English smoother and more enjoyable for both you and the people listening. So, focus on phrases, practice them well, and watch your confidence soar. Asterisk step 3. Don't fear mistakes. They are part of learning. Expanded version 1 of the biggest reasons many people feel nervous when speaking English is the fear of making mistakes. It's completely natural to worry about saying something wrong or being misunderstood. But here's the important truth. Making mistakes is not only normal, it's necessary. Mistakes are actually a very valuable part of the learning process. When you make a mistake, you get a chance to learn what is correct and improve. Every single language learner, even the most fluent speakers, have made and still make mistakes sometimes. So try to change your mindset about mistakes. Instead of thinking, I must not make mistakes, try to think, every mistake is a step forward. This simple shift will take a lot of pressure off you. When you speak, your main goal should be to communicate your ideas and feelings clearly. Not to be perfect. It's better to express yourself imperfectly than to stay silent because you are afraid. And here's a practical tip. If you don't know a specific word, don't stop or feel embarrassed. Try to explain your idea in a different way. For example, if you don't know the word bicycle, you can say a vehicle with 2 wheels that you pedal. This shows you are flexible, creative, and smart. Remember, confidence comes from communication, not perfection. Embrace mistakes as your best teachers, and you will improve faster and feel more confident every day. Step 4. Find a supportive environment. Expanded version. Building confidence in speaking English becomes much easier when you have a supportive environment. This means surrounding yourself with people who encourage you and create a safe, positive space for practicing. Try to find friends, classmates, or language groups where you can speak freely without fear of being judged. These people will not only practice with you, but also give you constructive feedback that helps you improve if you don't have such people nearby. Don't worry. Today, there are many online communities and language exchange websites where you can connect with other learners or even native English speakers. Some popular platforms include Tandem, Hello, or conversation groups on social media. Practicing in a friendly, patient place is very important. When you feel supported, you will naturally relax and speak more confidently. Plus, you'll enjoy the learning process more. Also, don't be afraid to ask for help or corrections. People who really want to support you will appreciate your efforts and help you grow. Step 5. Prepare and plan what you want to say. Expanded version is a powerful tool to boost your confidence, especially for important or formal speaking situations like interviews, presentations, or meetings. Before you speak, take some time to think about the topic you will talk about. What are the main ideas or points you want to share? Practice saying some sentences or expressing your thoughts aloud a few times. You don't have to memorize every word. Instead, write short notes or keywords that remind you of your ideas. This helps you speak more naturally rather than sounding like you are reading or repeating. When you feel prepared, you will have less fear and stress because you know what to expect. Preparation gives your mind a clear direction and helps you organize your thoughts. For example, if you have an interview, prepare answers for common questions like, "Tell me about yourself," or "Why do you want this job?" Practice these answers out loud, record yourself if possible, and listen to improv. Remember, preparation doesn't mean perfection. It's about feeling ready and confident enough to express yourself clearly. Now, let me share some extra tips that will help you in your journey to speak English confidently. Tip 1. Listen to English every day. Listening to English is just as important as speaking it. In fact, when you listen regularly, your brain starts to get used to the sounds, the rhythm, and the flow of the language. This helps you learn pronunciation naturally and understand how native speakers use expressions in real life. Try to make listening part of your daily routine. For example, you can watch English movies, TV shows, or YouTube videos with subtitles. This helps you connect the written words to how they sound. You can also listen to English songs, podcasts, or audiobooks. When you listen, try to do it actively, not just passively hearing the sounds, but really focusing on how the speaker says the words. Notice the stress on certain syllables, the rising and falling of their voice, and the linking of words together. For example, native speakers often say gonna instead of going to, or wanna instead of want to. These little details make your English sound more natural. A helpful exercise is to repeat after the speaker, pause the audio after a sentence, then say the sentence yourself, trying to imitate the pronunciation and intonation. This is called shadowing, and it's a great way to train your mouth and ears at the same time. Listening regularly will also help you build your vocabulary and learn new phrases without even realizing it. Over time, your speaking will improve because your brain has been trained to hear and produce the sounds of English naturally. Tip 2. Use positive self-talk. Your thoughts have a huge impact on your confidence. Sometimes people make their own biggest enemies by thinking negative things like, "I can't speak English well," or "I'm too shy," or "I always make mistakes." These thoughts can create fear and stop you from practicing. Instead, start practicing positive self. This means telling yourself encouraging and supportive things, such as, "I am learning and improving every day. It's okay to make mistakes. They help me learn." Or, "I am brave for trying to speak English." When you say these positive things, your brain starts to believe them. This reduces anxiety and helps you feel calmer and more confident. It's like being your own coach who cheers you on. Try to catch negative thoughts when they come and gently replace them with positive ones. For example, if you think, "I'm terrible at English," stop yourself and say, "I'm getting better every day." Over time, this habit will change how you feel about speaking English. Remember, confidence begins with believing in yourself and positive. Self-talk is one of the most powerful tools for building that belief. Tip 3. Speak slowly and clearly. When people feel nervous or excited, they tend to speak very fast. Speaking too quickly can make it hard for you to think about what to say next. And it can also make it difficult for listeners to understand you. Plus, rushing your words often causes more mistakes. One of the best ways to sound confident is to speak slowly and clearly. When you slow down, you give yourself more time to think and choose the right words. You also make it easier for other people to follow what you're saying. Speaking clearly means pronouncing your words carefully and not mumbling. If you're not sure how to say a word, it's okay to slow down even more and take your time. This shows you care about being understood. Don't worry if you pause occasionally. Pausing to think before you speak is normal in any language. Native speakers do it too. It shows that you are thoughtful and careful with your words, which makes you sound more professional and confident. A good tip is to practice reading out loud slowly. Pick a short paragraph from a book or article and read it with clear pronunciation and a calm pace. This practice will help your mouth get used to English sounds and improve your overall speaking rhythm. Tip 4. Use body language confidence is not just about the words you say. Your body language plays a huge role in how confident you appear and even how confident you feel inside when you speak English. Try to smile. Smiling relaxes your face muscles, helps you breathe better, and makes your voice sound warmer and friendlier. People feel more comfortable talking with someone who smiles. If you are talking to someone in person or on a video call, make eye contact. Eye contact shows that you are interested and confident. It helps build a connection with the listener and shows that you are engaged in the conversation. Using your hands naturally while you speak also helps. Gestures can support what you say and make your speech more lively and interesting. You don't have to do big movements. Even small hand motions add expressiveness and help you feel less tense. If you feel nervous, standing or sitting with a straight posture can also make a difference. When your body is upright and open, you feel more powerful and confident. Slouching or crossing your arms might make you feel closed off or less sure of yourself, even if you are speaking on the phone or online. Imagine you are talking to a close friend or someone you trust. This mental image can help your voice sound more relaxed and natural. Remember, your body, language, and voice work together to show confidence. Practice using them consciously, and soon it will become a natural part of your English speaking. Following these extra tips, along with the steps I shared earlier, will definitely help you speak English with more confidence every day. Remember, building confidence takes time and practice, but with patience and the right habits, you will see amazing progress. Keep going, believe in yourself, and enjoy your English learning journey. Asterisk, before we finish today's episode, I want to leave you with one important message. Everyone can speak English confidently. Yes, that includes you. It doesn't matter where you are right now on your English journey. With time, effort, and the right attitude, you will improve. Confidence comes step by step, day by day. Remember to try to speak English every single day. Even if it's just a little bit, don't be afraid of making mistakes. They are a natural part of learning. And most importantly, celebrate your progress. Every small step you take matters and brings you closer to your goal. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. It means a lot. If you enjoyed this episode, I would be so happy if you could subscribe to the channel. That way, you won't miss any new episodes that will help you learn English and build your confidence. Also, please share this podcast with your friends, family, or anyone who is learning English. Sharing is caring, and your support helps me create more helpful content for all of us. And before you go, don't forget to leave a comment or ask a question. I really love hearing from you. Your questions, ideas, and stories inspire me and help make this podcast even better. In our next episode, we will talk about a very exciting topic, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Until then, keep practicing, stay positive, and always remember, you've got this. Speaking English with confidence is completely possible for you. Goodbye for now.